Hey guys, it is Carly with Astro Tarot here to give you your 72-hour Hoodoo love reading for Pisces. How are you doing, Pisces? Hopefully you're having a great day today. Today is September 18th. Spirit, I just asked you to deliver these messages for the collective sign of Pisces, the collective sign of Pisces and love for the next 72 hours. What's challenging Pisces? Judgment in reverse. Okay, so you might either receive some news here, some divine intervention kind of news that really just shakes you up, or you might be experiencing feeling as if you've had lack of good judgment here in love within the next 72 hours. Pisces in love, 72. And that's crossed over by feeling as if you need to rest, needing a time period of healing but not yet receiving that, feeling as if you are overworked, overburdened, feeling like you're just mentally exhausted. Okay, so let's get into this a little bit. What's happening on a subconscious level for Pisces to feel this way? So within the next 72 hours here, Pisces, you're feeling that something that you felt was your wish fulfillment, your stability here, maybe your financial stability concerning your family, is really making you feel as if you're overburdened and like you've made some bad judgment calls here. And that's what it is on a subconscious level. You're just thinking that you're overwhelmed, and because you're overwhelmed, and I'm saying overwhelmed because you got the Four of Swords in reverse. This Ten of Pentacles here, like I said, it's just speaking of a loss of that stability, that financial stability, that family stability. And that's what you're concerned with on a subconscious level. What happened in the past? So you definitely had a really difficult choice to make. You had a really difficult decision to make, and you might have even decided to avoid making it altogether. You definitely had something that you had to think about, but you didn't necessarily want to make this choice at all. You wanted to avoid it. Okay, so what happened? On a conscious level, yeah, you're feeling like you are just completely overworked. You're feeling completely overwhelmed with work. You might be someone who works from home. You might be someone who is an entrepreneur. You might be someone who, is a workaholic. You might be someone who spends more time physically working to achieve wealth than you do enjoying that wealth. You might be the kind of person to obsess over the way that you acquire this wealth here. And that's why you're on a subconscious level feeling a lack of stability in wealth. That's why you're obsessing here, because you don't feel like your financial situation is stable. And it's because you're stressed out. You're just completely stressed out. So that might be why you're thinking that you've made some bad judgment here in love within the next 72 hours. Let's see what's going to happen in the near future. Okay, so a joyous celebration. Gathering with people that you love, gathering with people that love you, celebrating with those who want to celebrate you. Okay, so you have something really positive here coming in the future based on whatever choice it was that you had to make here in the past. And you might just be second guessing that. That might be why the judgment came out in reverse, because you're just second guessing whether or not you made the right choice, because you're really the kind of person who would work themselves to death to achieve your goal. Okay, Pisces? But it looks like you're getting a great outcome here. Okay, so what's going to happen? How's Pisces going to be acting within the next 3 days? You're going to be acting a little bit out of control. You're used to definitely being in control of your work, of your finances, of your relationship to a certain extent. Okay, so you might just be feeling a little bit out of control, like you've lost the reins, you've lost control. There's nothing wrong with releasing control, especially when you need rest on a mental level. When you need rest, sometimes you just need to let somebody else take the wheel and, ride passenger. Okay, so what is happening overall that's got Pisces feeling this way? So you had a new beginning. You took a leap of faith here, and you started something new. And I am speaking about finances simply because we're getting these pentacles, but that could also definitely be speaking about stability. Okay, so you might feel more stable when you're alone. And you might be the kind of person who wants to be stable alone. And that might be why you're thinking, you know, you're a little bit overwhelmed with this choice to be in a partnership, simply because it's not necessarily something that you were wanting to decide on. You would have been fine kind of just coasting through at this point in your life. And that's why you're thinking, oh gosh, did I make the wrong decision? Did I make the wrong decision? Did I pick the wrong person? Did I invest wisely? You know, that's what you're worried about, because you did take a major leap of faith here with this person. But this is a major arcana. This is the beginning of the journey, okay? So this is something that was predestined to happen in your journey. This was someone that you were designed to meet up with. And even though judgment is coming out in the reverse, it is still judgment. It's still divine intervention, okay? So you might be, I don't want to, that's not the thing I thought of was questioning God. But in a way, you're just like, you know, God, is this really what you had for me? You know, if that's who you subscribe to. But that's kind of what you're thinking, like, universe, God, you know, is this really what you have for me? Because I'm just really exhausted. You know, I've put so much time and effort in, and I didn't want to choose to step away from this, even though I'm so tired, because I really do want to flip this Ten of Pentacles. I want this celebration here in the near future. So you took this leap of faith, and it's just kind of got you feeling a little out of control. Okay? So what are you hoping and fearing here with this situation? Why has it got you out of control? What are your fears? You're fearing that this person, and I'm just taking a quick glance at these cards here, you might be dealing with an air sign here, Gemini, Aquarius. You know, you're feeling a little bit like this person could be sneaky, like they could be hiding something, like you might have, again, had some bad judgment here, made the wrong choice, picked incorrectly, and, you know, caused yourself to be in a situation where you'll be left with pain here on a mental level. That's what you're worried about. But what's going to happen as the most likely outcome here in love in the next 72 hours for Pisces? What's going to happen in love? Most likely outcome in love within the next 72 hours for Pisces. Okay, so what's most likely to happen is that you're going to take some time to yourself, most likely, overall. You're going to take some time to heal, which you definitely need to. You've been through some very serious mental struggles, and you've kind of worked yourself up into this point of, you know, assuming that you will make a bad judgment call. It's almost like you've lost that trust within yourself, Pisces. And so you are planning on taking some time to better yourself. You know, you might be deciding to go back to school. You might be deciding to take up some new hobby or interest that you really enjoy studying about. But overall, you're taking some time to look inward and just really figure out what it is that you need in order to feel stable, because you're really concerned about the fact that you still don't feel stable. You just still don't feel stable even though you've got this situation here in love. So let's get some more insight for Pisces, okay? For Pisces spirit. What is this Three of Cups looking like in the near future for Pisces? So the Three of Cups for you is definitely someone bringing their cup of love to you. It might be you bringing your cup of love to them. But there's definitely love here. There's a start of something beautiful. It's a surprise to you. It's a big surprise to you. So someone might be coming in to ask you out. Someone might be coming in to, you know, rekindle something in your relationship here. And then we've got the Queen of Swords. So it's coming out, you're definitely in the mindset of, again, making the most logical decision, making the right choice. And you're realizing through whatever this person does to surprise you that you have made the right choice. And that's why you're able to step back and focus on you, because you don't have to worry yourself in the near future about your romantic situation. You know that it's stable, you know that it's good, you know that you made the right choice, and you're not worrying about it anymore, and so you're able to focus on your own pursuits, on your own goals. Okay, and what else? One more. Most likely outcome in the near future. The World, so completion. So whatever it was this cycle that you were on of this bad judgment, of this, you know, this lack of rest, this issues with health, even on a mental and physical level, that's coming to an end. All of that is coming to an end. You're reaching the completion of that cycle, okay? The boundaries that you needed to put in place as a result of these lessons that you learned have been put in place here, and you're able to move on in the near future, okay? So what's the Hermit looking like for our Pisces here? Whoa. Okay. So the Hermit is looking like the Queen of Cups reversed. Pisces, you definitely might be taking some time to kind of assess whether or not your emotional connection in your relationship was codependent, okay? You might definitely be looking inward, okay? When a card is reversed, it doesn't necessarily mean it's something negative, right? People just assume, oh, it's upside down, it's a bad meaning. Reversals can definitely mean introspection as opposed to how it's affecting the outside world. See, when it's right side up, I'm saying upside up. When it's right side up, you know, this person is giving their love to the world, right? But when it's upside down, she's just focusing on loving herself. She's looking back at herself, and she's trying to make decisions about how to express love to herself. And so that's what you're doing in this Hermit energy, right? You're just looking within, okay? You're going inside, and you're definitely trying to find that emotional stability within yourself, because now you know that your relationship is stable, okay? So what else is happening for Pisces here in the near future? What else is happening for Pisces? Well, in the most likely outcome season. Most likely overall outcome, Spirit. What's that? Oh, okay. Okay, and the Nine of Cups. So you are getting your wish fulfillment. I'm getting tongue-tied today. I don't know why. But you're getting your wish fulfillment here, Pisces. You're definitely feeling happy, joyous, able to celebrate your relationship, able to celebrate all this hard work that you put in, all this worrying, all this doubting, all this fear. You know, once you were able to release that here in the near future, you're able to enjoy life again. You're able to feel happy again. You're able to, you know, love yourself as much as you've loved everyone else, as much as you've poured out to everyone else. You're going to pour that into yourself now. And that's beautiful. That's amazing. You've healed. You've gone through some major healing. And it does make you feel a bit out of control because you're used to being in that survival mode. You're used to surviving. You're used to figuring out how to take control of your life. And so for once, you're not going to need to do that. And it's going to make you feel a little bit weird. It is. But you're on the beginning of your new journey. Okay, so feel confident in the fact that you have made the right choices here in love, and that your partner is very supportive of your journey here, okay? Because you got some very positive cards as your overall outcome. Like I said, you did get the Queen of Cups in reverse, but I do think that's speaking to introspection simply because it came out with the Hermit, okay? I don't think it's in the negative here. And then you've got the Nine of Cups, which is joy, is happiness, is wish fulfillment. So it can't be in the negative, okay? So it's definitely just you realizing that you can love yourself. And through releasing all of this fear. What was making you so fearful here in the past, Pisces? You went through just a lot of conflict. You might have been dealing with a fire sign in the past in love that you just went through a lot of conflict with, and so you were just worried that with your new relationship that things wouldn't, you know, continue to be good. It's kind of, yeah, and someone, you had this false, you know, love. You had someone that brought you love that was conditional. You know, you had someone that poured out all their emotions and kind of had you pour out yours, but they didn't have anything to catch them. You know, they just ran right in there and kind of messed with you on a mental level, okay? And that's why you're feeling this way. It makes sense that you would feel this way when you got kind of manipulated in love. It was definitely some sort of fire sign that put you through hell. I mean, they put you through something very painful, and so that's why you're so consumed with the fear that you've made a bad judgment call. And that's what you're challenged by over the next 3 days, is to realize that you didn't make a bad call, okay? This is the completion of that journey of your fear, of your suffering, of your pain, okay? And you do have celebration here. You have celebration in your near future with the person that you love. All right, so I want to get some advice cards. Let's pull 3 advice cards here for Pisces for the next 3 days in love. So we have the 5 of Ariel. You needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. And that's kind of what I was getting at when I saw that your fear was the 7 of Swords here. Because you're so worried that this person is trying to take advantage of you that you're almost manifesting it. You're like dwelling on it. You know, you're really fearful that you'll lose your stability here. And so you're kind of pushing out that energy for this thing to happen that is not trying to happen, okay? Release your need for control here. Let your partner help you. Let your partner be a partner to you, because they're coming toward you with love. They're coming toward you with celebration, with stability here. And don't allow your past and things that you've experienced in your past to prevent you from seeing that you do have a stable partner here in the future that can help you, okay? What's next here? Advice. Justice. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. So if you're going through some sort of separation from that fire sign in your past, or if you're just feeling like you never received justice here in love, just know that you are receiving that here now. This person that loves you, this person that wants to celebrate with you, this 9 of Cups for you here is that justice. They are that reciprocity, you know. You kind of, in my brain, I just had the image of like future Russell Wilson type of thing. Like you might have been dealing with a real jerk in the past, and now you're getting your Russell Wilson. And I know guys hate Russell Wilson, but it's because he illuminates things in them that they really dislike about themselves. So that's what's happening here. You know, you're getting your justice with this love. And what else? What else? What other advice for Pisces? Last one we have is change your life. How beautiful, Pisces. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. I love these cards. I love this set of cards. It's the Archangel Power deck. I love it simply because this is actually the Tower. Look at that. You see that? That's the Tower. But what a beautiful message that it has. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Release this past here. Have the revelation that you do have the person in your life that is meant to be in your life, that you did make the right choice here in love when you separated yourself from that person in the past and opened up the opportunity for this new love here in the future if you don't have that person yet. It's time to break free of procrastination. Don't hold yourself back by worrying about what you don't have, okay? Embrace the opportunities that change brings. I mean, if you didn't go through all of this bad stuff with that person in the past, you would have never been able to meet the person that is either here in your present or in your future. You know, that there would have been no need for Spirit to put that person in your path, because you would have already been, you know, satisfied as far as love is concerned. So the fact that this person did act up, they didn't meet their assignment, and they did hurt you was disgusting. And it's at a point now where you're still mentally scarred by it, and you're not able to trust your own judgment. But understand, Pisces, again, that this had to happen in order for you to get your 9 of Cups. And not that it had to happen, not that you had to be put through any sort of abuse or manipulation. That's not what I'm saying at all. You had to realize that that person was not for you. And so things happened that allowed you to see that. Okay? And those things happened allowing you to see that so that you would be able to recognize the person that is for you. And it looks like Spirit has given you that person, and now you just need to trust yourself and have faith that you know what's best for you and that you are in alignment with what is supposed to happen in your life. Okay? I love you guys. If you resonated with this reading, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. I would love to, keep you here on my channel, and that way you don't miss anything when I post. All right? Love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Astro Bunny out.